All right, everyone, we have returned. Hope you enjoy those wonderful clips. We hope you hydrated your hydras.
Yeah, that's important.
It's
Oh shoot, I was
sure.
thinking about my headphone.
Let's see if everyone's ready. We are always setting up in the lobby. Remember, this is best of 5. And let's go.
Now this is actually Parosha's second time in the finals. However, his first time was unfortunately a little bit cut short due to time constraints.
Yeah.
I believe Saxi was 2-1 over him at that point, and Parosha was like, yeah, I don't have time to play 2 more games, so...
It was just like 7 a.m. You had to go.
Spore. Well, give and talk about Spore later on, because right now we are in the finals of this best of 5 series. No, not the finals. We are in the finals. It is a best of 5. We are not in the final best of 5. There we go. Well, I mean, it is the first and the last best of 5. But... in the bottom left corner, I'm running in the bottom left corner left. Blue shift. LE. LE, of course, stands for Louisiana Evacuation. Louisiana Evacuation. That's when the combined syndicates come over, and that's Kaiserreich. So. In the bottom left corner map, surrounding the bottom left corner map, we have the Teal Zerg. He has risen from the ashes. He has, I want to say, upset Rain and Pals, but I mean, it's his first time signing up, so it's like, you know, he didn't really have much of a reputation other than his current thing, what's not. But nonetheless, Spore is in the finals. Oh shit, I just gave his name. We have Spore! And on the top right-hand corner map, so on the top right-hand corner map, we have the purple Terran. Playing for Clan Formless Bear Sloths and representing one of the nations on this earth. I actually don't really know one of them. We have the purple Terran, his second time in the finals, quite possibly his first time to win the finals. I mean, it is not 7 a.m. It is significantly earlier today. He should be able to have time. I mean, it's like it's been a fairly short tournament. It's only been 2 hours, like 2 hours 50 minutes so far. We have the purple Terran. We have Parosha.
All right.
Now Spore, bit of a royal roader. First time making a finals. Parosha going for the 2-1 one again.
Yeah, Parosha is going for the same thing. You know, I'm assuming Spore was watching that series. It's always a bit of an advantage when you get to your stage first and you get to watch the your opponent's game coming up.
Yeah, and you know you have time because you know that there's going to be a break soon. And so you don't have to like wait for the delay and fumble and be like, oh, I need to get in game.
And if Parosha was watching Spore's game versus Rain and Pals, that was a PvZ, so it's a bit different.
Absolutely. I was gonna say, I don't remember what happened in that series, so I was like, oh right, it wasn't even the same matchup.
Yeah, well, yeah, I see you're getting as old as I am. You don't...
Literally half your age, but I'm as old as you are, yeah.
What happened in the previous games? This was too long ago. Back in my days, we had a different matchup.
Back in my day, we didn't have all of these races. We had orcs. We had humans.
No. Back in my days, we didn't have races. We just had humans, and they just had different colors.
Yeah, we didn't have none of these nerd stuff. We had Egyptians. We had Assyrians.
Not even that. We had Ordos, Harkonnen, and Atreides. That was what we had. They had different colors.
Yeah, that was too far before my time.
They had like one unit that was different for each race, for each faction. Maybe 2 units that were different for each faction, and that's about it. Everything else was exactly the same. Right.
The most balanced
Look at
game.
this. Look at this gaggle of Marines.
They're holding the ramp.
We're starting to stand
I'm
around.
just
That's-
imagining one
that's the military
Baneling
for
crash
ya.
into that. I'm just imagining one Baneling crash into that and opens up the ramp.
Yeah, but that's the military for you. That's a lot of standing around and then just bam, everyone dies. It's pretty accurate.
Is that your experience in the army?
20 Zerglings coming up for Spore. Ooh, going for a 1-1
needs
upgrade.
more.
Maybe
Needs more to be able to defend this.
no bending nest. That might be not the best approach.
Yeah, he's trying to get as
So
many
Russia gets
links
to
as he
unload.
can now, but
Spore does see
Liddy.
this.
if he can get some good queen transfuses, he should be fine. Decent around, but
Dying.
ultimately just getting melted. That queen as
Yeah.
well. And now there's nothing to transfuse once again. And
Yeah, there's another overlord as well.
I'm starting to get a bit pessimistic about Spore's chances right now.
Yeah.
See Man of
well,
Gun just chipping away at that.
some Zerglings getting into the natural, but there are Marines and a medevac to defend. That's the reinforcements that are coming over here. Spore still sending units out. But
And
yeah,
that's Prussia taking out Spore's third, except this time, unlike this game against Ruich. Yeah, why does he-
he's gonna get the evil
Ruichi-
chambers.
He's getting his reinforcements out of the way.
So there's the upgrade advantage. Spore just now getting
Yeah,
a
I'm
bending
getting
nest,
even
but-
more pessimistic right now for Spore.
Oh boy.
A lot of links, but
Okay,
very
that's a
good
lot.
kiting, very good starter stepping. Even a bit of a hot pickup.
No,
And-
that was the reinforcements coming in.
Oh, the other medevac got
I
sniped.
thought it was a pickup as well, but then I was like, a tank? That was not a tank here. Yeah, it looks like Borussia is going to take a very quick and decisive game one here.
Well, the medevacs are low on energy. He is going hard on stim.
Yeah, but that's
But his natural
he's defending the tanks. There's the natural going down. Getting another
one
third,
inject and-
another
Yeah,
phase,
no,
which
nice.
is nice.
GG.
All right, may see some very aggressive games here at the start, because
Everyone just wants to take a nap before BlizzCon.
well, either Spore goes really aggressive to try and head off that 2-on-1 timing, or Spore going very defensive to make sure that push doesn't do any damage.
Both.
Hold the ramp so it doesn't fall. Sorry, it's funny. That the ramp can fall down the ramp, you know?
Yeah, gravity, you know?
Right. Was that a Perry Rodan reference? A what?
Perry Roden.
The hell is that?
Perry Roden.
Doesn't explain anything when you keep repeating the
Perry-
thing that.
Perry Roden.
What?
It's Perry Roden.
What? Our next map is Cerulean Fall.
Ah, the favorite map of Perry Roden.
What are you talking about?
Perry Roden.
Are you just messing with me? You are, aren't you? You have no idea what Perry Rodan even means. You just
How
picked up on-
dare you
just picked up
steal?
you just picked up on the fact that I have no idea what the hell
How
that is.
dare
and you're just
you steal?
with me.
Perry Roden is a guy that Phoenix asked if something was a reference to.
God damn it! I thought you were going to come up with something, and you're like, "No, I'm not even dignifying this meme with an attempt."
Yeah, no, he's Perry Roden.
this Zerg needs to go through the Milk and Cookies dojo and practice.
Which you
versus
can if
2-1.
you subscribe.
Yeah,
to
if
the
you subscribe
channel.
to the CranKy Ducklings, you get to join in on our practice sessions. Maybe get a proper versus 2-on-1 dojo, where you get to learn how to defend
Or any
exactly against this
dojo.
kind of stuff.
All right, players are ready.
Everyone's ready. Let's go. This is our second map in this best of 5. Make sure you hydrate your hydras, everyone.
All right, if you insist. And speaking of insist, here we have the guy who insisted that he lost even though he won. You know, it's very confusing sometimes, but he came around. We are on Cerulean Fall. LE. LE, of course, stands for Leading Engineer. Leading Engineer. That's when you're playing TF2 and the engineer is carrying the team because fucking everybody else, we got like 5 snipers doing something. It's... In the bottom left corner of the map, spawning in the bottom left corner of the map, in the bottom left corner of the map, we have the Teal Zerg. He can't even believe he made it this far. He thought for sure he lost against Random Pals, but here he is in the finals and the best of 5 series. We have the Teal Zerg of the Fires Division of Risen. We have Spore. And in the top left-hand corner map, finding the top left-hand corner map, we have the Purple Terran. He, on the other hand, was absolutely confident of his chances of making it here, and now he is confident of his chances of walking away with all of it. We have, representing Formless Bear Slaps, we have the Purple Terran, we have Prussia!
Okay, so Perry Roden is the eponymous hero of a German science fiction novel series which has been published each week since 8th of September 1961 in the Roman Hefte format.
Roman Hefte.
Hefte.
Roman Hefte.
Roman Hefte. Containing 66 pages, the German equivalent of the... Alright, so it's the really old school science fiction of the German nature. I never heard of it.
Because it's German?
Yeah, I don't... I'm not up to German science fiction. Never got acquainted with that. More of an Asimov guy. Nah. Even Phoenix didn't know it's a German thing.
No, I think he's like, wait, only people in... I think he meant more of, only people in Germany heard of it, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's a German thing.
Apparently I was talking about Archonids at some point.
Oh yeah, when you're talking about the Archons.
Yeah, but that was like an hour ago.
Deutschgott has an omni-memory, I think is the term.
He's catching up on the
powers.
stream. He's lagging behind. He's watching the VOD.
Hey man,
Right.
don't question the Deutschgott's ways.
Right. Alles ist in Ordnung. Okay, Spore.
Alright, I'm curious to see
trying,
what Spore does differently now, because
well,
so far
this
he's
is
done
four
the same
Zerglings.
build.
That's good. Go in and do some nasty damage.
Yeah, but it could also die to Marines.
Yeah, it does look like Spore is being prepared. No, it could go into natural and, you know, get some kills. The two Zerglings in the previous map did some nice damage there.
I suppose.
I'm guessing they're just here to prevent a quick third. Although Prussia, I don't think...
Prussia doesn't go for quick
Yeah, it
thirds.
didn't
Like,
go
not with a 2-on-1.
Yeah, no, we don't.
He's
weird.
likely going to build his third in base as well. But, you know.
Yeah.
It's more of a spotterling, I feel, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe catching the medivacs as they fly over on this side to try and avoid the overlord at the front. Yeah, possibly. Prussia keeping an eye on Spore's fourth base here. Ooh. I was about to say, the Reaper might get in here, but it's 4 queens. Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, Whiskey, I saw the 4
get in
queens.
there, but
I saw it. I saw them.
Hey, you don't wanna? Yeah, that's
You
a warning.
don't want to be there. There's so many queens. Ooh, wait. Is that a wall?
That is apparently.
I hope so, because you all know what happens when Prussia doesn't wall off properly.
Well, I mean, the links will still funnel through, so.
Okay. Double medivac. Drop. Let's see. Yep.
I like the many queens this time from Spore.
Yeah.
Overall, just a very good defensive tool.
They don't.
He's
There's
also
not,
playing the army.
there's a nice script
He's
for it,
playing
but there's,
safety veins.
there's not a lot of energy for transfuses. But they
He's banking them up.
are able to hit the medivacs and push Prussia back.
Yep.
And that's some a lot.
Spore has
that's a
safety
lot of
veins this time.
trainings, yeah. But pick up.
Oh, that's such a
pick up.
surround. He even
Pick up.
splits. He even forced the army to split, and then surrounds the army.
Yeah,
That
a
was very well done
nice-
by Spore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is much better than we saw in the previous game.
Oh, he's going for the counterattack.
If we see one more death to 2-1, we have to switch off the stream. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that was the bust did bust. Here comes the safety tank though.
And look at those surrounds. Medivacs are healing them quite a bit, Stim. Really showing its worth.
Yeah.
And while
There's
Prussia
more
lost a
coming
lot
in.
of army. Oh!
Yeah.
Just in time!
Oh, they're gonna surround the tank.
The tank
Yeah,
keeping that supply depot up even.
Yeah, maybe.
And even more links are on the way. This might be the first time we see Prussia start to bleed.
Yeah. There's more Zuglings coming in.
Is he gonna get all that off?
This is
No.
just about manages to wall off, but there's not a lot to defend here. These Zuglings can actually kill this depot.
Yeah, they can actually kill the supply depots.
They're just chilling down there. Oh, okay. Second tank coming in. Don't block
Yep,
the.
and now
Okay.
more
Now it's in
men
a
have
better
got.
position, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that may be the end of Spore's push here. There's some
He's
more
going
energy
for
base.
more baning.
Push! Put some more energy base behind it. More energy base!
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah,
do.
it's gonna bust.
But
right
look, he
off.
forgot that NGB though.
Yeah, it wasn't prepared.
And this is such a big opening for Spore.
Yeah, but I think
He's not all in,
Prussia
he's
has
getting the
enough marines
hatcheries,
here.
he's got Hydra. Yeah, okay. Definitely a good thing he wasn't all in.
Prussia was not broken. Only 3
This is
SCVs
a
died.
full wall. Okay, it's not a full wall anymore.
It's just, I have no idea what's going on here. This is a Yaku wall. I think Prussia is devolving.
Look, man,
The wall of
you
energy base.
gotta the NG way. The NG base will show you the NG way. He's gonna get so much high psych auto tracking that. Look, man, if he needs turrets and one NG bay falls, he has another one on the way.
This is
He can
like,
still build the turrets.
you know in Red Alert,
No.
Command and Conquer series, the more buildings you make of something, the faster they work. That's like the balance thing. Like you build more buildings, they produce stuff faster. I mean, you can still only build like one.
That's how
one marine at a time, but they build much faster.
They feel faster. I have to admit, I was one of the idiots who was like, "What the fuck is? Why would you need more than one spawning pool? Why do you need 10 pools? 10 pool? That sounds dumb." And I was like, "Oh, maybe it's like one of those things where the more you have, the faster it produces."
Yeah, no, not
And
in
so I
the
thought
Star.
10 pool. I thought having 10 spawning pools meant like
Look at the
you can get
look at
a circling a second or
Look at
something.
that mule hammer. Look at that mule hammer. Mule hammer is cheap.
Mule here, Mjolnir.
Look at the
Yeah, the mule hammer. That's what I like to call him. Mjolnir.
How come I didn't come up with that? Fuck you. I hate you now. I hate you. I hate you that you come up with it and I didn't. And I said mule hammer so many times. And I didn't come up with Mjolnir. God damn it.
Get old, Steel.
Get no.
Alright, like coming here from Spore.
But between the tanks and
Greens,
the,
just in case.
well, the
The Ducklings are
Liberators,
starting to go down. They do not have speed, so they got sniped fairly quickly.
still a lot of Marines though.
Yep.
The tanks actually did what their name suggests, and they tanked for the Marines. And the Liberators also liberated the Marines from dying.
Oh my god, what's he gonna do it?
The walkie
Is he
tanks
gonna
are
come back again?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fourth base down.
Russia!
There's a lot of Ducklings coming out though. No,
Yeah, but they all gonna come out onto the bio ball.
Yeah.
I'm
Russia.
Getting surround set up.
Spock trying to surround.
Oh, that's nowhere near enough links to surround.
Yeah, that's not enough.
And where are the banelings? They're too far away to actually make
Yeah.
use of the surround.
And the Queens weren't involved.
is
There's
still on
so
the
much
way.
energy. They don't transfuse.
Oh, transfuse!
Nice.
Gets
fire
one
on
connect.
banelings.
Oh! It connected on Marauders.
Yeah.
Ah.
Russia just getting so much damage done here. 223 Zerglings dead in this game. What? What? Group. Show units lost. Shift L. Show units lost to the people. They have to see this. Wow. Russia just traded so well this game. Despite being on the defensive there. Wow.
He's not defensive anymore.
15 crypt tumors then. It's called crypt tumors. That'll be a new thing. Alright. There's a Mutalisk switch, but or at least a Spire switch with the lair. Hive, sorry. Thingy. The other layer.
Yeah, the
upper
super
layer.
lair.
Super layer. Layer
Lair level 2.
version 2.0.
Yeah.
And Prussia, wow, is double expanding into a fourth and fifth base. It's going to siege Spore's
There
fortress
is.
as well.
Alright. Now, how does
there's a
Spore hold
surround
this?
here on the tanks, catching off the reinforcements and
Yeah,
the
surround
tanks.
might help him hold this.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
the
lot of those
Pennies
links
do
do-
get some connection, but not
Oh.
enough. Nice.
Did you see-
Too many
Yeah, look at
units.
the
army
undersupply.
difference. Holy.
Prussia lost about 20 Marines, but he's still over 100 on top.
Holy moly. How many barracks does he have? 6 barracks. That's some nice macro.
Yep. Even better micro, I have to say.
Well, in order to
This
have
micro
that
is
many,
really impressive me. It's
You
not
have
very
that many
flashy,
units.
but he keeps the units alive.
you have that many units on 6 barracks, you really have to be up on your production.
Yep.
Can't miss production cycles, and Russia is doing fantastically well here. Look at that. Ah, this guy.
GG.
How's
Damn.
God damn. I mean, I was about to ask, how is he not masters yet? But then I realized, well, 2-on-1 can only get you so far. Eventually, you find someone who knows how to defend it.
No. This is vindication for me, Steel. This is
No,
proof when Volt and Milk are like, we need to get Yaku a new build. No. Look at Prussia, is all I say.
2-on-1 is great until you find someone who can defend it, and then it's
Which is
garbage.
most Zerg players who figured out that most Terran players go 2-on-1.
That's how you getting over the 2-on-1 is how you get to masters as any race. once,
I suppose.
once you get over this, either to defend it or learn to do something else, that's when you make the switch to masters.
Man, Prussia's micro really impresses me. Like, it's not very flashy, but you know, his stutter stepping, things like moving, control clicking his Marauders, moving them forward to soak Banelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's all very. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, that's pretty
In
high
the
quality
heat of-
work there. Acid plan. We are
Full circle.
Do we
Coming
finish a
full circle.
If the tournament ends here, we've come a full circle. Right, looks like everyone's getting in here. Could very well be our last game for today. A nice quick tournament. Look at that, 2.5 hours.
That means I get to go to bed and wake up for BlizzCon.
Everyone just they're both. It's very late for both of these players as well. All right, let's see if everyone's ready.
It's like, oh yeah, for Spore definitely it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Proscia just woke up early and was like, "All right, go about my day."
Got work to do.
Yeah, a good way to start the day. Win Duckling Open, and the day can only get.
Right.
I mean, start the day well, and actually no. You know what? Put yourself in the groin when you wake up. All right. They can only go up from there.
Wait, what? Put yourself in the groin.
Punch yourself in the groin as hard as you
yourself.
can handle. They can only go up from there.
No, oh, thank you.
Wise words from Sam Strippin.
God damn it. What did
And
Sam
speaking of Strippin, we have the guy who makes the Ling strips. Is that mean? I feel like that's a little mean. I'm sorry, Spore. Yeah. We are an asset blend. LE. LE, of course, stands for a Linguini Expressionism. Linguini Expressionism. That's like, modern art with
Alphabeti spaghetti.
Yeah. It's modern art. Let me tell you. You don't have to get it, but Linguini. It's art. In the bottom right-hand corner map, in the bottom right-hand corner map, in the bottom right-hand corner map of this map. This map being Asset Plant. Asset Plant. I was going somewhere with that, but nah. We have the guy, he has to come around and win 3 in a row. Can he reverse sweep? I think maybe he can. Yeah, he showed a pretty good showing. It's just that sometimes he made a little bit of mistakes. We have the Teal Zerg. Friendly Fire's division, but representing Wisdom as a whole. We have Spore. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, we have the Purple Terran. He's looked so dominant so far. He's looked so good. Such impressive micro. He just needs to win one more. And buddy, Clara, I think he can. Yeah. We have the Purple Terran playing for Formless Bear Sloths. We have Proscia. Do we see another 2-1? That's a question.
Probably. Why change it? You can win a tournament. 2-1. There we go.
With one belt, yeah.
Oh, but he's floating.
He's playing the boon add-on.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I thought for a second we're going to see something real crazy. But no.
He's handicapping himself.
I have a vivid imagination, Yeah.
He's handicapping himself,
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you with one barracks floating up in the air. I think if you punch yourself as hard as you can in the groin, then nothing going up for some time.
I mean, look, man.
Well, no, and to be fair, some people like it like that.
Mm.
I don't know about Sam Strippin. I mean, what the hell did he accomplish in his life? Okay,
yeah.
Reaper, gonna get a couple of Ducklings. Gonna get a nice little scout here. Nope, Queen is gonna push it away. I didn't see the Queen. I thought it was a...
Well, he knows there's a Queen now, so
it was a
how's that for a scout?
Linguini expressionism is the scientific term for Yaku copy pastas. Oh, thank you, Phoenix.
That's going on the quote. That's going on the quote list.
Yeah, Linguini expressionism. God damn it. Yeah, you have to. For people who don't know, Yakuzaku's copy pasta
Are the goddamn best.
cheerfuls are interestingly bad.
Praises Nautilus, Consteos Balticus.
Yeah, the rhyming schemes are not particularly well developed, or maybe super developed. I mean,
Yeah, you know,
special kind of genius. Like
9,000 IQ.
Like everything Yakuzaku does, you're never quite sure if it's really, really good or really, really bad. I think it's a good place to be. Keep on guessing.
Yeah,
The-
exactly. They want to know more. It's mystery. Be mysterious.
Caster 1, blah blah blah. Caster 2 waits to press the button. Yep. That's currently it's 16 splits on Seki, otherwise known as Kuro, who's the streamer and waiting to push the button. I've been on the other end of this, and yeah, you kind of sit there, you do your taxes while Yaku's doing intros. You drink some water, you catch up.
Sorry
on
for not
things,
talking
you catch up on
about
chat.
how. Sorry
this
for not
game is-
talking about how this game is going the exact same as the previous 2 games, by the way.
Previous 5 games, to be honest.
Yeah, Lingbane, 2-1.
Yeah. I mean, that's a bit of an earlier layer from Spore, I think.
Get the if you can get the Bane speed, then it's definitely going to help in defense. I think the problem with Spore's defense earlier, well, one of them anyway, was he got very overzealous with his Zerglings. He didn't
Overzealous,
have Bane
even.
speed. Yeah.
Oh,
He didn't have
now
Bane
gets
speed,
surrounded.
and he didn't wait. He's not getting overzealous now.
Defending the position.
Very good pickup, but he does wipe out one medevac war for Marines. All
Yeah.
right, things are looking up for our.
The tank
Zerg
reinforcements
player.
are there, though. And with the tanks, this is
Yeah, with speed, with Baneling speed, not quite done. Again, one tank can pop Banelings
Especially-
like
I mean,
whatever.
maybe keep the tank on the high ground there. Prussia is going to drop right here in the low ground.
He's risking it. He's saying
Uh,
no.
Okay,
I can
Sport does
start
say this.
step.
Okay, that's a nice angle for the tank, covering that ramp.
Not bad, yeah, but
But that's
just
not
look
a
at
lot
how
of
many
stuff.
Zerglings they have.
Oh yeah. Oh
The tank's
yeah.
gonna go
Goodbye,
down.
tank.
Let's just keep the Marines alive at least.
Yeah, keep some Marines
And the
alive,
medivacs.
keeps the medivacs alive. So that's not the end for Porsche's build here, but this is a much better position for Spore than we saw in the previous game. Bending speed is about to finish. Not droning as hard as they did in the previous games. So they, ooh, nice macro hatchery.
Yeah, man. When you need defense,
You know, when you need to throw bodies at that 2-1-1.
it's the only way you can live.
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised Spore isn't actually pushing into Porsche's base right now. You kind of just gave some, some pressure because Porsche is going to get a third base.
Well, I guess he's well, yeah, he can take out the third base, but I guess in his mind, it's still fresh how Prussia very quickly got the walls when need be. Very well defended.
Okay, Spore now sees the third base with all the Mjolnir here.
Yeah, the Mjolnir.
The Mjolnir being dropped. God damn it, I hate you. I hate you so much for coming up with that and not me. I should have. This is. It's my birthday, damn it. It's my memes. It's my job to come up with memes.
These dang Yakus coming over here taking our gerbs.
You're taking our gerbs. Yakuzaku's coming in here from wherever. from the
Yeah,
Asians.
see, that is why the Yishun border wall was made, to stop people from Yishun taking Singaporean jobs.
Just to stop Ishun in general.
Just, yeah.
Hashtag stop Ishun. From doing what? Just stop. Stop.
What are they doing? I don't care. They have to stop.
Ishun, Ishun, the Florida of Singapore. Right. So both of them kind of staying back, playing a more macro game. Portia adding some liberators, medivacs full of energy. That's always a sign of a Terran who's not being active on the map. Is when the medivacs are full of energy.
You know what else is a sign of a Terran not being active on the map, Steel? Most of the army being on their
73
side.
drones. Oh yeah,
Nice little scout out from Spore.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit much links. I guess he thought if there was a base going down, he could quickly try to snipe it. But yeah,
Okay, Porsche.
get to see the army. He knows.
Porsche adding widow mines to this this composition, and you can put. Oh, they get
shut
down before
down.
they actually do anything.
Look at
and
those
look at
Bailings
this
crashing
mine.
everything. I couldn't even tell what
Yeah.
died. Was it a
was-
Widow Mine hit? Was it Banelings? It was Banelings, but yeah.
And there's still enough for Porsche to actually push forward. Look at that.
Alright, now he's gonna be chased back,
No,
but
don't overextend. Don't overextend.
oh, gets around.
Okay.
That's a
Yes,
surround.
tank reinforcement. And that could even up the score. Yeah, Spore doesn't want to overextend in here, but
I do actually like the Widow Mine. I wasn't sure on it earlier, but now I like the Widow Mine switch because Porosha needs to get his anchor out fast. And tanks, they take a while to build, they're expensive, they take a while to siege. Mines, on the other hand,
connections.
they actually got sniped pretty quickly, and I think this may be the game that we see Spore come back in the series.
Yeah, but no,
Or maybe
they're
not.
Overextending a little. Overextending a little.
Or maybe
Man
not.
with gun. Man with gun is still OP.
Man
They
with
are
goddamn gun.
They are equal on upgrades. Porsche is going to be slightly ahead when it comes to the upgrade race.
Adrenal Lance is coming out though.
I'm kind of surprised that our Zerg isn't trying to run by into the third here, trying to do some damage while this.
Yeah,
is
but there's a
going on.
wall over there, so
No, there isn't. That is not
Yeah,
a
there
wall,
is.
Yakuzaku.
it's close enough.
It's a wall.
Oh, look at that connection.
Oh,
Okay, not quite
that's
juicy
not as
actually.
good, actually. These Marines
It's
are
all right.
in hell.
Good splits from Porosha, but Spore is keeping that Bailing for something. All in all, good defense from
Porsche
Spore.
actually he lost a few medivacs as well. That's 6 medivacs. That's a lot. And they were
I
full
think
of
this might be the
energy.
game. This might be the game where we see Spore come back and see.
I don't know. 2-2 just finished. Got some widow mines up here on the ramp.
Oh, those mines, those mines! Don't friendly fire! Don't friendly fire! Alright, nice.
Yeah. Oh, get it! The bangs! The bangs! Where's
command
Whiskey when you see
pass
bangs?
Good idea.
What is a train?
Look, you ask me too much.
We
It's
need
like,
train.
yeah, I know! I do banshees! I do DTs! I don't get paid enough to do everything.
I don't even get a sandwich at the end. Right. So Porosha's still alive here, managing to hold on. The Ultra Discs are coming up. Chitinous plating is about to finish, and 2-2 for Spore. That's melee and carapace. And that's going to be rough for Porosha to hold without more liberators. He's getting some, and he only has a few. And the ground army is not really up to whatever Spore is bringing.
Yeah. Now the mind switch is starting to become a little bit.
Yeah, worth noting, neither of these players really did a lot of economical damage. Actually, no workers died in this game so far.
That's the
200.
Union. That's the Union doing its job.
Yeah, 200 drones. Zerglings dead, not drones. But no workers. Oh, we get it surrounded by Spore again, catching off the tank and reinforcements. Porosha
Little bit of
running into
mind
some
connect.
buildings. Does get
Alright.
the archery though. But here come the Ultralists. Look at them. They have
Yep, this is scary for
they
Croatia.
have big stuff.
Nice little connect from trying to kite.
Alright, they're gonna
Get in the end.
sit
He
there
needs to
in
split this
break.
army up. He's doing a pretty good job against the Ultralists. He's not
No,
really
actually,
fighting
no,
them
the
too much,
Ultralists
but
are
but they're
dead.
alive. One of them's okay. There we go.
Alright. Okay, within the Widow Mines and the Liberators, I don't think the Ultralists can actually punch through. But Sport does keep them all alive. Well, only lost one. So we're getting into some real late game here. Some late game stuff. We have
Even
Corruptors
going for
coming
the
out.
Corruptors, for the Great Spire. Yep, that's the Great Spire.
Yeah. So we're gonna see some Brood
This
Lords.
is ideal, Zerg.
Yeah. Whoa. It's been a while since I saw a Planetary Fortress. The turn games end too soon. Oh yeah, right. The Hydralisks don't have any upgrades. I mean, they have carapace upgrades, but no range upgrades. But, yeah, once you're relying on the Ultralisks, I think that's enough.
Oh.
My connections.
Next.
Some of the Ultralisks go down.
Bio
but-
life.
Yeah, the bio is pretty much safe. And
These
it's
medvacs are so low, and he's
Yeah,
and
they're
he's
just-
prioritizing Liberator.
They're not low on
Production.
energy, they're out of energy. They're not even healing. Look at that. That is bad. That's like having no medivacs.
And the queens come down just cause.
Yeah. There's a lot of transfusers on these queens.
Yeah, Spore is just waiting for the right time to pounce. While
Mhm.
Perusha is slowly getting weaker. Spore's just waiting for the
Um,
right moment.
Yeah, I don't think this composition is going to last longer.
I feel like he needs way more Liberators than he has.
Mm-hmm. He has 5 and he's getting them 2 more at a time, but
Try to zone out the army. Quick siege coming down. Look at him bailing, so very quick splits, but doesn't quite get them in the end. Keeps a lot of bio life, but
there's the queens to transfuse. Oh, but they walk into Liberators.
yeah, the Corruptors clean out those Liberators, and I think this might be it for
look
Perusha.
at
May
these
have just
Ultralisks.
run out of steam.
Just heal up. They were all in the red.
Transfuse!
Brosh is scanning all over the place, trying to figure out how many
How hopeless the
bases.
situation is.
how many bases Spore has,
Yeah, he's trying
Yeah.
to determine how hopeless this situation is.
and I think
Turns
now
out,
realize
not
that
too
this is
much.
pretty hopeless. Oh, that Widow Mine I think killed more Marauders than it did any damage to anything. This base is going to go down. Still, no ghosts coming up from Perusha.
Yep,
It's,
no Marauders, apart from the ones that are already alive.
yeah. And no more upgrades. Well, he's getting +3 range, but that's, that's bio stuff with Marine Marauder. This is Mine with Gun is OP, but there's a certain point where it just doesn't really work. Russia is getting a Thor. That might help with the Lords, but it's only
A single Thor? I doubt it.
Yeah, well,
Unless you
single
can
Thor
get
is-
very good vision on that and have a good buffer for Brootlings.
Yeah, there's no Vikings, nothing really to defend against these terrible air units. Terrifying, I said, not terrible.
You're so terrible, yeah.
Yeah, I said I meant to say terrifying. Yeah. This is 391 Zerglings died this game. Coming up on 400.
Solo workers.
151.
Oh, actually 20 SCVs died. The Union.
The Planetary Fortress is enough to hold these Broodlords, but
For now.
the Banelings, Zergling, Autolists push here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough. And he's trying to pass on the army. Going right into Liberators. Operations. He's going to set up.
He's got a pretty good connection and even more connections. You can't
Yeah,
really
that's
split when
yeah.
there are more Banelings than
Okay.
is
Caps
called.
out. Spore
Spore was gonna come back in the series.
going back into the game. It's a 2-1 in this best of 5. So we don't finish the game on acid plant.
From a 2-1-1.
It's because we thought we were going to come full circle with the acid plant. That's the revenge of the casters.
Mm-hmm. Every time you think, yeah, I know, there's gonna be a quick tournament, I can go to bed and take a nap before BlizzCon. Nope.
Alright, so Porosha's choice, Dreamcatcher. That's where Terran wants to catch the Zerg with tanks. Siege tanks beyond the walls.
Unless this Zerg player goes Mutas.
Right. Waiting for the players to confirm. Okay, everyone's ready. Let's go.
Oh, is this what you're talking about, being the observer sound?
Ooh, ding ding ding.
Huh, guess so. Speaking of observers, we have on the top, what's it? Bottom, left, right hand corner of the map. So in the bottom right hand corner of the map being Dreamcatcher. LE. LE, of course, standing for Longview
Estate.
I already said evacuation. Estate. Longview Estate. That's the thing. Yeah. Your baseline. We have the purple Terran. Representing formless bear sloths and whatever country on this earth he chooses to represent. Look, I don't know, it's your choice. It's your choice, right? We have the guy who was looking so good with 2-1. He looked like he was not going to drop a single map. He looked like he was going to carry the 2-1 all the way, but he didn't do it. But if we see him do it 2-1 again, then you think Phoenix Tears might die. We have Porosha. And in the top left corner of the map, we have the Teal Zerg. It looked hopeless for so long for everyone, but especially him. He was going up against in the semifinals, and then now in the finals, he went down, but now he's been able to get back up into the game. He made sure that the tournament didn't go full circle on Acid Plant. And it's actually the first. No, it is like the. Actually, yeah, we have seen Dreamcatcher today. Never mind. He is risen from the ashes. He is representing the 5th division of Risen, but also Risen as a whole. He is going to have to be able to reverse sweep this. He is Spore.
You managed to find a way to drag that intro even longer. That's true macro work there. Oh, it's a 1-1-1.
Unless it's a Hellbat timing.
That's possible.
Yeah, we don't see. Yeah.
I mean,
that's a very strong
pretty
build.
good unit.
Such a strong build in TVC.
Yeah, well, the Hellbats against Zerglings, they do pretty damn well.
Especially since Spore is okay. So it's. I mean, you still could go Hellbats, but that is. You typically don't go 1-1-1 if you're going for a straight Hellbat push.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna make a guess, Steel.
Hmm?
I'm gonna make a guess. Raven Hellion.
Raven Alien? No. Cloak Banshee and Hellions.
Cloak Banshee Hellion. Yeah, that works as well. You also see that quite a bit. No, he's good for Marauders. Viking.
He's a guy. Yeah,
Okay,
you
I'm
barely
gonna
even making
say it's a
moves.
straight push. I'm gonna say it's a straight push. Marauders, in case he has like some banelings, in case you have defensive banelings, you can soak
Yeah,
up the
because
damage.
this is like a proxy
Significantly
that's not
cheaper than
proxied.
Cyclones. Yeah. Viking is for now just clear out overlords, but I mean I guess you could land the Vikings. You don't normally
Mhm.
see Vikings with this type of build. It's typically either you want to juggle with Medivacs, or you get a Raven for
Mhm.
creep / spellcasting, or a Banshee if you want to do multi-prong, or a Liberator. Basically, anything but
Anything but
a
good.
Viking.
Well, let's see what Portia does with it. There's the armory
Yep.
being set up. So
Cooling the sentries? No, Hellions. The Terran sentry.
where's did? Oh, I forgot for a second. You don't need an engine bay to get an armory.
Yeah.
Okay,
Going
so
around the Overlord. I think that might just be
yeah,
able to see the edges.
no, we didn't see it.
Oh, yeah, no,
Okay,
this is gonna
now
be
we see the aliens coming
devastating.
in. The armor is just about to finish, and we're going to see some hellbats. There's a lot of queens to defend here, though.
Yep. If Sports Transfuse Micro is on point. Okay, that wasn't quite
Take out the
on point,
Marauders
but
as well
it
to
was
back this
really
up.
good Transfuse.
Yeah.
Concussive Shell
and the
Marauders as
concussive
well.
shells.
Just
They
to
can't
throw
really
in
run
stuff.
away from this.
Oh,
nice
pretty good Bane connection, but
and
also
surround.
considered most of these Hellbats are alive. They're also
Yeah, they
surrounding
get
the
Marauders,
Marauders.
Oh,
We get to see
no,
a
he
bit of
actually
nice
juggled
juggling.
He juggled the Marauders.
Yeah.
Very nice work there.
Hey, that's a Viking.
Oh, these queens are.
Tries to keep the medevac alive. The medevac does go down. Queens go down, and now the Zerglings have nothing to back them up against the Hellbat, but there's just not enough here for Perotia.
They have more
continue that.
Zerglings. Well, that was a weird trade, but it's actually kind of even. Spore lost a bit more, but you know, no worker,
That's
worker
right.
skilled. They gets to keep the hatchery. Loses queens, which is not usually what you want to have. Actually, when you lose, only has one queen at the moment. But you know, you remake those.
Yeah.
And in Prussia,
We shall remake.
because this is a mech army, you can't just remake
He
it
wants
quickly.
to. Yeah. Not to mention he wants this transition into bio.
Yeah, so it's gonna take some time.
Gonna make use of that reactor on the factory. I like that.
Still, I think Porosha can once he gets back into those the tank, we don't mind Marine Marauder composition. I think he'll be able to find damage there. Nice liberated position, but queens are still going to kill it. Gets one queen, but that's it.
Yep. To add to the pile of dead queens.
Spore getting a 4th base. Porosha still on 2. No, actually, Porosha did get a 3rd command center. It's all the way at the back here.
Just
Pretending-
not landed yet.
Pretending to be on 2 bases. Okay, +1 is about to finish. Not a lot of medivacs for Porosha. And by not a lot, I mean 2. It's not ideal.
Yeah, he needs like 20.
4, I think, would be enough for what he has right now. But
No way. 4 is not enough still.
now that the bioproduction is set up, Steam is about to finish. Concussive shells already in play, and combat shield starting. If Spore gives Porosha
He is
too
coming
much
back
time,
into this, yeah.
Porosha
He is
will
coming
be
back
able
into
to do
this
damage,
very nicely.
especially since he gets to set a 3rd base.
But Spore is about to reach that worker count that he so desires. He's even getting his infestation pit because his macro has been #on point.
Yeah. Well,
if Porosha's going to do anything with this army, it has to be now. Like so.
yeah. There we go. There's the march out. It's a lot
How
of
do you
wheel
think the
lines.
mines are going to go, Steel?
Everywhere, all over the place. There's 8 of them, so that's a really good number But you know, it's a kind of a gamble whether
missing.
the hit. If Borussia doesn't micro them really well or positions them very smartly,
Or
they may
runs his
not
army
get.
into them.
All right, he spreads them around. They do get to borrow.
Okay, very nice, very nice. His army is standing on top of the mines, as is
So much standard damage though.
But that
Borussia
did
still has
wipe out
enough.
most
Look
of
at that.
Spore's
Look at the army supply.
Lingbane.
Look at the army supply. Who cares about friendly
Absolutely.
fire if the unfriendly fire does its job?
Also hits, yeah. Hashtag, no, that's offensive. And Porosha, once again, showing his real strengths. He really understands timings.
Yeah.
And it is paying off for him right now.
Okay, Widow Mines are recharged. And
Yeah,
they
he can just
keep them
harass
here
these
while
bases
he's getting the
for
third base here.
days. Spore gonna try to sneak around, try to get another expansion.
Oh, look at this. Look at
Fine.
this. Look at this
Oh, he's just
road
gonna chase
line.
those downs. Yeah, they're gonna
they
try
got
to
minions.
find. Dang.
Nice positioning here by Borussia, and there's Spore is stuck on two bases. He's chasing the workers.
The queen is
like,
protecting the workers, like, no, yeah, you saved my children. And now these are just free workers. Not safe for drones. Third players,
Not safe for
please look
drones.
away. And juggles the Marauder, just cuz.
Oh, and look at this, more stuff coming up. 69 armor supply. 360.
Such a good showing from Porosha today.
Wow, yeah.
Really showing
like
off
that.
his, yeah, really showing off his knowledge, his understanding of timings, hitting them right.
His knowledge of going 2-on-1 until it doesn't work and then you switch to something else. See? Now this is the proper question. How is this guy not in Masters yet?
Because
He's got 75. No, he's got 56 workers.
Yep, very nice
Yeah.
splits. Oh,
Did he just?
I think that was an accident.
Yeah.
I think he accidentally targeted that.
He's like,
I was going around.
Alright, going around.
Detour.
Natural hazard ahead. Structural hazard, maybe. Alright. Yeah, this base isn't going to live long and prosper.
And now these
Ooh.
Banelings, it doesn't matter if these Banelings connect. I mean, Porosha is still doing a good job of control clicking and kiting with his Marines while leaving the Marauders to
Spore
soak.
is desperately clinging onto this game, but there's not
Absolutely.
much
Well, he
chance
knows
here.
he's out. And he knows he
Yeah.
has the capability to come back from the previous game. If there's a way to come back, he's trying to find it, but
Nah,
I think this
look at the
might
army
be a little
supply.
late.
Look at this supply.
It's
soup does
8
not
against
lie.
80, basically.
soup
6
does
against
not lie.
75.
It's like
Ah,
4 times the supply. And
and
3 times the bases now.
yeah,
This is not going to work.
this is
Actually, more. Look at that. He's building more command centers. It's like, eh.
and this
GG's
again-
goal. For Russia coming into November, really
Ooh,
strong. Look at this kid.
Such a showing.
Holy balls. Told you this guy's
His-
good.
Yeah, his micro, his ability to stay calm in basically what's it called? Damage
Execute his
control
builds.
mode. Yeah, execution of his builds, understanding timing so well, so he knows when he can go in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Damn.
did he only drop? He only dropped 1 map today.
Yep.
There we go against Spore. Well, by the way, Spore did play in MSO before. We forgot to mention that. So it's their first time in SDO, but not their first showing in a tournament. So I don't know if that would have been a royal voter. We don't have to answer that question today.
Yep.
Porosha answered the question for us. It's me. I win.
You think you are Royal Road? No.
No, I am the prince of
Porosha.
Porosha. I am the Poroshan prince.
I wield the Mjolnir.
The Mjolnir of justice. Darren Justice. Alright. Well, that was a nice little tournament. Look at that. 3 hours in. We thought it was
Yeah.
going to be short, but nope. That was a great series at the end. Thank you all for joining us. Do go to our Korean partner here, SC2_Kronos on Twitch. Give the guy a follow. Very nice to have him around us. It's our very own CranKy Kronos. Thank you
Guessing
to
in the Korean.
thank you, a real Korean. Thank
Yeah.
you to
only
Kuro,
Korean
otherwise
member
known
it's
as the
CranKy.
16th Squad Sanseki, otherwise known as Group Hero of the West and Savio Esports. It is Group for being the streamer / admin for today. Thank you, Light VIP, for also being the other admin and supplier of the prize money. Thank you for all our subscribers for today, Soko and Phoenix. Thank you, Soko, for the $100 donation. That is something special, very special. Very much
We are gonna
appreciated.
go. Rest assured, we are gonna get Steelmold a cake. I guess. I don't know what we.
Rest assured, I guess. Don't work in the same sentence, Yaku. Rest assured,
Rest assured,
that
I
maybe.
guess.
Rest assured, I promise you that maybe.
Yeah, I
All right. Thank you, of
promise
course.
to you, it is uncertain.
Thank you, of course, to my co-caster here today, the pug chop himself,
job, Whiskey.
Yakuzaku. And thanks to me. Happy birthday to me, Steelmold. Still like the
Thank
metal
you,
model.
Steel.
The
Happy
Japanese was
birthday.
down.
Are you eligible for senior citizen bonuses now?
No, not yet.
Ah, dang.
Yeah, and if you want to catch more of us, tune in to our Twitters and our Discords, and we shall announce something. We're probably going to stream tomorrow. We have our little movie club that we are running.
Mm-hmm.
Yakuzaku has watched a movie that is called Alien, a movie from 79.
9. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
and-
I mean, I was up for about 22 hours when I decided, you know what? Watch Alien, go to bed.
So
I do remember things, though. So I will have stuff to talk about.
Good. So we are going to be talking about that. That will be on my channel, Twitch.tv Steelmold. Yeah, so that'll be all from us for today. What kind of ASMR do we leave the children to sleep with?
Man with gun.
Man with gun. Okay, we do man with gun ASMR. For your appreciation. Goodbye.